Was at the Navajo veterans. Well, he was introducing 3 Navajo veterans. They were the code talkers in World War II and saying they were very special people. We couldn't have gotten the job done without them, and giving them awards and just honoring them. In the middle of that, he went off of his script and he started talking about Elizabeth Warren, referring to her as Pocahontas. So the left has said that it was insensitive, it was racist, and your daughter, who is the spokesperson at the White House, she had to answer a lot of questions on this. Let's watch some of this and then get your reaction.
He referred to Pocahontas being in the Senate. Why did he feel the need to say something that is offensive to many people?
I think what most people find offensive is Senator Warren lying about her heritage to advance her career.
She said it was a racial slur. What is your response to that?
I think that's a ridiculous response.
Does he see political value in calling people out racially?
Senator Warren was very offensive when she lied about something specifically to advance her career.
Where'd she learn how to do that?
From her mother. That's where, of course. Look, I think it's absurd that the press are trying to hammer the Trump administration, and specifically the president, on his use of the term Pocahontas. One of the people asking that question is employed by ABC, which owns Disney, or maybe Disney owns ABC. They've made $1 billion off the Pocahontas franchise. Let me ask you something. Is that racist? Have they made money off racism? Because if so, then they need to apologize, and they need to discontinue all of their merchandise and all of their movies regarding Pocahontas. The bigger question, though, and I think Sarah alluded to this, Elizabeth Warren lied about her ancestry in order to advance her career. That is what ought to be outrageous to people. And why isn't the left upset about cultural appropriation? I mean, that's something we hear about all the time. You cannot culturally appropriate something. Well, that's what she's done. So I'm just waiting for a little consistency from the left. That would be kind of nice to see.
Well, I tell you, Governor, your daughter has been taking the heat. If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. She was apparently in the kitchen on Thanksgiving and then tweeted out an image of a chocolate pecan pie to say, look, I just made this. And there were a number of people who said that pie is obviously not one that she made. There's the image right there. It's a stock photo. And she now has offered to make a pie for the press room. What do you make of this scandal?
Well, once they taste that pie, they're going to be the happiest people. I think she might win some of them over. It's a wonderful pie. She's been making it for years. It looks just like what that picture shows. But you know what? If they don't believe her, I think she ought to take the pie and put it right in their face, a la Soupy Sales kind of way. That'd be a great visual, I think, a lot of Americans would love to see.
This is so ridiculous. How far have we... it's a pie, and they're calling her out for not really making it. They wanted to see it on the table.
You know what we're doing right now, Governor? If your daughter is watching you, Sarah, we would like you to come on Fox and Friends, Cooking with Friends, and make that pie.
With her dad.
Can I be there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Just make sure that I can be there.
All right,
because I know this pie, and it's good.
Because you have your own show on the weekends, which is phenomenal, by the way. And so you're working 6 days a week, which you should be. You should not have to worry. You should not be working 6 days a week at this point.
Well, I've got 6 grandkids, so I got to work 6 days a week just to make sure that I can give them the Christmas they're expecting.
There you go.
Is that what happens? First, you put your kids through college, then you got to worry about paying for the grandkids?
Oh, boy.
You never get a break.
Yeah. Never ends. All right. Never ends.
Thanks,
Mike Huckabee joining us from the Panhandle of Florida today. Sir, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.